Hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Play Junk Jack Expo. So you might notice that I have a turkey on my head. I found this really cool hat while I was mining around for granite, and it was a gold lock chest. I just couldn't resist. I wasn't home, so I couldn't record it, but like I said, it was a gold lock chest. I couldn't resist, and I got this, a turkey head. And this is really cool. It gives you 2 hearts, and then at first I didn't know what this plus 10% was, but I'm assuming what it is. If we go into the more stats, it gives me a little bit of a healing bonus. So I'm guessing what this is if I drink a healing potion or eat food or anything like that, it will give me 10% more than what it normally would. So that's really cool. And then it also gives me some more defense and attack. You might also notice that I don't have my zombie shirt on anymore, and that is because I died while I was mining, and I must have not had an empty, or I must have had a full inventory, and I wasn't able to pick up my shirt, as well as the old hat that I was wearing before. That's why I have this turkey hat on now. So, because I picked up all my items, and then I just clicked out right away, because there was a ton of mobs. And like I said, I must have just had a full inventory and I didn't get them picked up again. So fortunately, I lost my zombie shirt and also the hat that I had before, which kind of sucks because that hat was in a armor set for a biome, which kind of sucks, but that is okay. We can always get it again. Today, what we are going to be doing is I really hope that we can get to our house. You can see I cleared out an area. The house is 21 blocks wide, I believe. Not that whole thing has a building on it, but that's the ground part because it's going to be on a floating island. So that is just kind of the outline you can see, and it'll go down deeper. The bottom of it will go down deeper. That's just kind of where the first layer is going to sit. And I'll terraform eventually once we get all of our stuff into that house so that it doesn't look as weird as it does right now. But first what I want to do is I want to make a dyeing machine, dyeing table, dyeing machine, I think. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No, it's right here. So first we need to make a bucket, and then I have everything else on me. Buckets are made with ingots, I believe. I think they are. Oops, that is silver. So we're just gonna make a iron bucket real quick. No, it is actually with bars. My bad. Okay, so you use bars, and this will actually be perfect because you need 3 bars for the machine as well. So that's perfect. I think there are sticks. Yep, and then a widget in the middle. And so this is a dye machine. Boom. Craft a dyeing machine. Roses are red. Yes. Ooh, where did I place that? Down here. Let's pick this up. I'm gonna put it on the other side of the house. So what we're gonna do with this is we're going to turn our cactus meat into dye. And then I have all this water in here because then we're going to turn it into paint. Let's get rid of that snowball. Also, I made this chest over here. It's another silver chest, and I just put some random things that I've picked up just from biomes. I have actually gotten quite a few other rares. I know I said that I was gonna record when I open chests, but sometimes I'm just lazy and I'm not around my computer to record stuff. So I got a prison set sword, which is from the prison biome that you can find. It's like the last biome in Terra. It's like the deepest biome. And then just random things from different biomes. These are mostly from the library biome and the prison biome. Got frog boots, which I got from a treasure chest, a gangster jacket. I also got red plumber boots, which are those the Santa boots? I don't know if those are the Santa boots. And then I got red fancy boots too, or red fantasy boots. My bad. And I think that's really it on the rares that I've gotten. I've tried to hold back on the opening of chests. But let's go here. And we're not going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually perfect. And then we should just be able to go like that. Perfect. Boom, boom. We might need to get some more of this dye eventually. Oh, whoops. There we go. And there we go, because we only have 14, and we have like 30 some. Or actually, I think it's in the 50s now. Yeah, we have 57 carpets now. I've been working on the carpets, just getting more spider silk. And I think last episode we only made like 30 of them, or it might have even only been 20. But we're going to take these and we're going to make some sandstone. And then up here, I also made some bricks, some clay bricks. And you just make that out of the clay blobs, if I can find them. You just put the raw clay into a furnace and then it makes the bricks. So we're going to take the bricks and turn them into blocks. Down here, turn these all into blocks, and then we're going to take these and turn them into house slabs. I'm probably not even going to need 30. Oh, will I need 32? I guess we'll find out. Hopefully that's enough for what we're doing today though. And then we're just going to go ahead and turn all this sand into sandstone. And let's put this meat away, and let's go ahead and put the buckets in here. And I think that's really all we need to make for right now before we get started. Before we start building the house though, over here in the mining world, I think, yep, I found another portal chest, which you can see I've been searching everywhere. This is when I was searching for granite and I just came across this, and I really wanted to find the last chest on camera, but I figured since I found one, it's fine. There's still 4 other worlds that we can find portal pieces for. So I'm just going to take this, and now we have 4 portal pieces. So I don't think we're going to go to Seth today, but we will next episode, which is on Wednesday. So boom, we have 3 portal pieces, which is exciting. And then let's wait so we can sleep. It is nighttime. It definitely looks like nighttime to me. Or maybe it's just the evening time. So I'm just gonna pull something up on my computer real quick. Okay, so what we are going to do, we actually, hold on, I forgot to do this. There's a couple more things that we need to make. We need to make a couple wool blocks. We need to make 9 of them. And oops, we need to make the blocks over here. So loom, isn't this the loom? Okay, so we need to make 9 of these, so we'll just make exactly 9 for now. And then we need to turn this cactus meat into dye again, so we just need 9 dye. And then we can do this. I really wish that at some point they make it so that you can dye sheep, and then you can, I don't know if you can shear sheep, but I know you can, if you have a pen with sheep in it, they have a chance of dropping wool sometimes, so that would be cool if you could get different colored wool from that. But anyways, ooh, excuse me. So I think for now, I don't know if I want to make bridges first or if I want to make pillars first, because I don't have enough for both. I think I'm going to make 2 pillars, and then I'm just going to make the rest into bridges, which we need a nail. Where are my nails? Even though this stuff is organized, I still have no idea where anything is. How do we have 300 nails? I don't understand. Mason bench, and let's just make as many as we can. We're 1 short, dang it. Let's go ahead and just make another pillar, so that way we have 3 pillars, 4 bridges. I guess that we'll have to do. I'm really, really hoping in Seth that it's easier to find granite, because I mined for well over an hour and only managed to find like 15 granite, because I found some on camera and I only had 20 still. And it's snowing. I hate it when it snows. Why is it snowing? Okay, so I'm gonna take these. So this is muddy dirt, and this is the dirt that you find in the spring biome. Is that what it's called? The new get out of here, spider. Get out of here. This is the dirt that you find in like the biome that got added with the Easter. Oh, I didn't realize there was a block right there. Do I want to ignore that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If we get rid of this, because I really, oh, nope, there's a back block right there too. Dang it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start it right here, and we're just gonna have to ignore that back block. I know that if you put windows across it, then it will become see-through, so maybe that's just what I'll do. But this is going to be the main underground, and I'm gonna continue clearing out underneath of this. I just didn't want to have a huge hole here and it be a huge pain. I just killed that duck with my bare hands. I just didn't want it to be a huge pain to like build over a hole. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go back up here and grab our carpets, and we have our paint on us. So this is, again, if you didn't see last episode, this house is based off a game called Fez, and I will put, I don't know if I'll remember to do this. I probably won't. I can put a picture of the level that this is based off in the description. So if anyone's curious what it's based off, it is based off that. So we just did that. And then let's see here. How do we want to start? So there's like this funky tree, which I actually don't know if I have the right wood for this. I don't think I do. Where are my blocks? Yeah, I don't have any like fancy wood. So we need some of those, and then like that. I originally wanted to do dark wood with this, but it doesn't really matter too much because it all kind of looks the same. Oh, and I also want to grab bridges. I'm like kind of prepared for this. I feel like I have been preparing. I have to speak slowly so I make sense. I've been preparing for this for a really long time. And where are my shovels? Here they are. I've been preparing for this for a really long time, so I'm like prepared but not prepared at the same time. Where did those go? Right here. And then I want to put bridge, and this won't be here. I just hope, I hate running into those back blocks. They're so annoying. So annoying. I might end up moving this up one more, to be honest. If this happens a lot, I might move it up one more. But this is a funky tree that's going here. It'll look weird at first, but it matches the style, so you kind of have to let it sink in. So there's the tree, and then let's see here. Did I make doors? I think I made doors. Let's go over here and check. I vaguely remember making doors, yes. Okay, so we're gonna go over 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and going 1. And then this building is, get out of here, chicken. This building's 4 wide. So we're going to go like this, and then put some background blocks in. So there's going to be a lot of these little tiny buildings, and so I'm just going to, there's just going to be a lot of these little buildings. I'm trying to like explain what I do while I'm doing it, but it's kind of difficult. And can we, oh, there we got it. And then of course the carpets will be colored green. And then where these pillars come in the level, these look like they are pipes. And so these are kind of the closest things that look like pipes. Actually, we need to get rid of this real quick. Because can we use this? Perfect. And there's some background blocks that we need to put down first. And that is going to be with the gray wood, white wood. And we need to turn some of this, yeah, right here. We need to turn some of this into these. So I'm just gonna make, we'll make like 40 of them, right? Or will this make Yeah, this will make 40 of them. So there's going to be a lot of this. This is pretty much in the background of the whole thing. It's kind of outside but inside at the same time. So let's go here. And the pattern is kind of every other one. It'll make more sense once you see the whole thing. These animals, what are you doing? You are making life so much harder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then these are gonna go up. And then these are gonna go up. And then we'll start using these again. So it's kind of like a zigzaggy pattern, and it's cool because it doesn't really, you can't really tell that much. But if you look in the back, it's like, oh, there's like a pattern there. That's kind of cool. And we don't have enough bridges, which I knew I was going to run into. And then we need to grab our pillar thingies. And these will go in the background here. And the cool thing about these is that you can climb up these, which is really nice. That's part of the reason why I'm using these. And they also blend in with the normal wood bridges really, really well. So that's really nice. Where does this end? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. I don't know. It's hard to tell because the bridges aren't there. Yeah, it's one above the bridge. And then, let's see here. We need to go over here real quick. I think I'm gonna stop this soonish before I get super far into it. And then, let's see here. We need to grab these, and this is gonna go like that, and that, and that, and then like that. And then we're gonna have wood bridges that connect to this and go across here, and it's gonna go out too, I think. This is also going to have carpets on it. The carpets are representing grass, by the way, if you couldn't tell. And then up here is where a second building is going to start. And this one is also too wide. Most of these are too wide. I think there's only... Actually, I think they're all too wide. The height is what's different. And I think this one is as tall as the other one that we did. Let's slap some of these on there. I'm adding the brick house slabs just to give it a little bit of character because they were really plain without them. And then we're going to add doors. This level that we're on right now is going to be the main level. It's going to be a little bit bigger once things are done, and there's going to be ladders and things. This is actually one taller. I was incorrect. This is one taller, and this is going to be like the main storage building. I'm gonna have storage on the floor, like the ground floor. Let's pillar up and add a roof to this. Whoopsies. I'm really gonna have to get not feather felling boots. I always want to say that. Just fall resistant soon so that I don't fall and die a lot, because I can tell that it's going to happen. And then let's put our carpets back. I'm gonna have to make a lot more dye. The only problem with that is really just getting water for it. Let's get an empty hand so we can get rid of this, because I do not have an axe on me. Why don't I have an axe on me? I feel like I should. I guess I don't. Okay, let's go here. And then this gray background will continue. Once the grass is actually colored green, it'll stand out a lot more, especially with the gray, and this won't look as plain. So it's kind of starting to come along. I don't know if I'm going to move the floor up one more, because we kind of have already started on it, but I don't know. If it turns into an issue, I can build it up one more off camera. And I can always put windows in the background. I don't think I have any more sand to make into windows right now, because I made that all into sandstone. Do I? No, I do not. But I can try putting windows there and seeing if it helps out a lot, because there's a black block right there, and then there's 2 on the other side. So this is what we have right now. It looks really weird and random, but trust me, it'll get better. It's definitely something there's just lots of things piled on top of each other, and so you just kind of have to see the final product before you judge it. So I'm gonna put a light right there, and then I'm gonna put a light at the end right there, lighting for that, and then we'll just put a tiki torch up here for now. So this is really ladder based and kind of bridge based. There's gonna be some more floating islands. This area that we're walking on right now is eventually gonna turn into a floating island, and I'm just excited to get this done and get this up, because I don't know, I really like this. It's a lot different from anything that I've ever done, so I'm kind of excited to see what you guys think about it. Again, don't judge it yet because it's not done, because this isn't even like the first half of it. This is hardly even the first layer. This goes all the way up to the build height limit, which is 24 blocks tall, I believe. And the way I situated it, I think I have 25 blocks. So yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Let's go ahead and let's go to Seth. Oops, that is not Seth. Portal pieces, that is a birdhouse. Let's go ahead and go to Seth real quick, and I'm not gonna like explore anything. I just want to go there. Let's go there. We're generating. Yeah, travel to Seth, Egyptian God's planet. Boom, look at this. We're in Seth. Awesome. We now have, what is this stuff called? Papyrus, which means we can make books and things. Because I don't think you could get papyrus in Terra unless you maybe got a seed from a crate or chest or something. But let's see here. I forgot what wood you get from this. You do get the bright wood. That's good, because that's the wood that I wanted. We're going to be using this in the build, so that's also partly the reason that I wanted to go to Seth, was so that we can have the bright wood now. But next episode, we will work on the house, and we will also explore Seth a little bit. I will refrain from mining in Seth, at least not too much, or just try not to mine in there until we can mine in it in an episode. I'm so torn. Do I want to try traveling to different planets, or do I want to build the house? Because I really want to build the house, but at the same time I want to travel to other planets so it's easier to find things like granite, and yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but that is going to be about it. Oh, one last thing is some people, particularly one person, asked me if I could upload the final version of Season 1's world, and I was planning on doing that for the season finale, but I just never got around to it, and I forgot to mention it in the video. So if I remember, which I should, hopefully, I'm going to be putting up the final version of Season 1 in the description, so you can download that. It's just the final version of the world and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that is about it. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Let's Play Jump Check Expo. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you. Goodbye.